Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, Croizo. Welcome back to the channel. I did actually have a request through for a War Machine video on my YouTube comments. I have kind of caught up with some of the comments. I know I'm still a little bit behind. I'm not going to make, well, I am making excuses. I'm just a bit rubbish at these things, let's be honest. So here we have a War Machine. I sometimes refer to them as a Titan, because that's what they're called in lots of other games, essentially, especially Empires and Puzzles, Dragonfall and Puzzles, whatever. So here we have our Nighthound. Now, there's two different ways. This is a rare War Machine, so when it's a rare one, it'll come with a purple elemental barrier. That's only the rare War Machines come with that. So that means there's no point in taking any purple hero. It's not that I would be likely to take a purple hero anyway, because purple is weakest against purple. So in terms of going into it for the attack, now what I have here is my sort of standard yellow Titan War Machine team. So I've got my I've got Healer, who also puts in a little, what do you call it, a little healing creature minion thing. Blunderbuss for the attack boost, which is always massive. Stone, just because he's got he's very high powered, means his tiles do a lot of damage. Yarlani, again, just highly leveled, and 8-bit, who is crucial because he reduces the attack defense power of the War Machine. And then tucked over here I've got, obviously they've all got the better weapons I can find. Yellow weapons, I still don't have a 5-star one after years of playing the game, which is just a bit sad and depressing really, but there we are, that's neither here nor there. Now in terms of doing damage, there's lots of different ways you can go for it. What I'm going to show you, the first one I'll show you is sort of maximum damage, or potentially maximum damage anyway. Let's see what I want. So I'm going to want probably, just trying to think this through, because sometimes you want to go for, with rare Titans you might want to go for real power attacks. A lot of other Titans you might not, it doesn't matter so much. Or you want to go for sustainable attacks, because obviously battle items like tactical resets, which I've selected here, are pretty expensive, so you wouldn't want to necessarily use them on every War Machine. Also, I'm using the hypercharge drinks and shot grenades, all quite expensive. Only the attack boost is quite cheap. And the reason I've got an attack boost is because I don't have a hero that does an attack boost. So if going into the fight, I'll try and sort of talk as quick as I can, because once I actually get into the fight, it goes a bit quick. But here we go, in we go, doodly-doo. Right, first thing, attack boost. Second thing, shot grenade. Next thing, 8-bit, so 8-bit will put down the defense. The next thing, blunderbuss. Blunderbuss boosts my attack. Look at the board, hideous board, tactical reset. Tactical reset, boom. Can keep it stunned. Going to try and keep the War Machine stunned as much as I can. Keeping it stunned there. Still no yellow tiles, which I'm going to want fairly quickly. Going to tactically reset it here. Simply to, there we are, get some yellow tiles in. Some of them missed, typically, but still did a lot of damage, the ones that hit. This move will at least get a yellow combo, doing some damage there. Again, yellow tiles just not landing, which is annoying. I'm going to reset the board here quickly. Very bad board, actually, this one, especially for yellow tiles, been rubbish. Going to activate Nima. Going to activate Yarlani. I'm holding off on Blunderbuss and 8-bit for a moment, because, there we are. Resisting, luckily all my guys have got resist. Now I'm going to use 8-bit. Another shot grenade. Blunderbuss again, another attack boost. So now all my yellow tiles will do a ton of damage, although obviously there aren't many yellow damage. It's 3,500 each, and that wasn't hitting the weak spot. I'm going to have to reset the board again. Horrible board, this one, not been very kind at all. Purple tiles don't have any effect on it in terms of stunning it. Just it's been a rubbish board. It's going to be a very, for the items I took, this is going to be a really poor score attack. Very, yeah, quite disappointing in that one, really. Just hardly any yellow tiles. 30,000 damage, so not horrendous, but honestly, for what I took, let's see if I can do better on the next one. So I'm going to show you 3 attacks using like high power, and then 3 attacks using other methods. So I've done the attack boost, but I'm going to do this move just because I can see it's going to stun the Titan quickly. And then I am going to do my, right, 1, 2, right, 8-bit stunned, shot grenade goes in. Let's see, the yellow tiles there, 5,000 damage one of them did, because it did critical hit. Now I'm going to, so red 5 in a row here, so I'm going to get the red 5 in a row in play. One of my heroes has died, which is annoying. Again, real shortage of yellow tiles. To do with some yellow tiles. Is this too much to ask? Hey, look at that. There's 2 on the board. It's not like I've even done... Right, anyway, never mind. It's going to be another pretty poor attack, this one, for what I've got. Just, it's even worse. Rubbish. Shortage of yellow tiles. So this is sort of showing you how things can... How even, you know... I mean, I've stopped doing the tactical resets now because I can see it's not going to make a colossal difference. This is just a rubbish board. Bum, 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 bum. Nima can go off, but there we are. The purple tiles aren't going to stun it. Going to keep on shooting. Nima, at least, you know, Nima's resist thing is stopping the Titan from blinding me, which is nice. But generally, a bit rubbish. Not going to be right in this one. I suspect will be lower scored than the last one. Nice combo at the end there. Real shortage of yellow tiles there. Anyway, let's see that one. Oh, it was better than the last one, but still not what it, not patch on what it can be if you get a decent board. Right, let's see. Again, very largely purple board, but let's see. So I'm going to do my attack boost, shock grenade. This is actually the right order, so it should be then 8-bit. Then 8-bit goes first. I know Blunderbuss could boost his attack, but if he misses, it's really annoying. I'm going to tactically reset the board because I see a ton of yellow tiles, just they were all in the wrong places. I'm going to do another tactical reset here because, again, they're not in the right places. Tile damage when the yellow tiles hit is massive. They aren't really falling very well at the moment. I can stun the Titan here with the War Machine here, sorry, with the blue. I'm going to tactically reset it here. I think the purples will clear themselves. Yeah, there we go. Purples basically cleared themselves. Ton of yellow tiles there. Several of them did 5,000 damage because of the, again, because of the overall attack boosts and everything else. One more tactical reset here, which is going to be the last one I can use whatever happens. There we go. I wouldn't generally suggest you bother with chronoblasters on Titan War Machines. You can, you know, it keeps them stunned and stops them hitting you for a bit, but mainly because you've got a fairly short time limit anyway, it's not what I tend to recommend. So I do tend to recommend boosting and weakening items like the ones that I've taken. Yeah, tends to work. So that's sort of the higher end items doing it that way. So the more expensive ones fight over. 4-8. Again, I've done better than that with some. So then if I'm going for weaker items and want to sort of keep things going, flashbangs, very, very useful. Small charge drinks, keeping the attack boost, and antidotes. This is if you're trying to do a standard Titan and you're not trying to do a big hit and you're trying to keep things going. It doesn't mean these hits are going to be worse. Sometimes they'll be better. It depends on if I have any luck. So with this one, what you want to do is you're blinding the Titan to give it a chance of missing you, because if it misses you, you get to live a bit longer. Still do the attack boost. Probably won't do anything much else at the moment. See where we go. I can see, there we are, Titan missed, which means that I do a lot more damage. I've got Blunderbuss nearly ready, so because Blunderbuss is going to go off, I will use 8-bit first, then this one, and then go for this. Now, you'll see, oh, nice yellow 5 in a row. You see the yellow tiles still doing thousands worth of damage. So it's actually working out quite nicely, this one. The board's been a bit kinder. And if you get a kinder board, it can make quite a difference. Let's see, going to go for all of these attacks. I'm not going to reactivate Blunderbuss or 8-bit because they're both still active. Another 5 in a row yellow, nearly had another 5 in a row yellow. Big combos though, this one. So this is going to be the difference a board can make, I would think. Now, just going to hold off on 8-bit for another turn because Blunderbuss is still active, as I don't want him to miss. There we go. Right, 8-bit can go off now, then Blunderbuss, then the 5 in a row yellow that's sitting there. There we go. This is much better boards than I had when I was trying to do it with the big attacks. I'm going to blow the yellow grenade just because I'm running out of time. I'd like more yellow tiles on the board if possible, but never mind. And that's going to be it. I bet this is going to be this will be a stronger attack than the ones I had with the better battle items, which shows the difference that a board can make even with tactical resets. Let's see what I've got here. 100,000 damage, there we go. So totally different, and that was just with one better board and cheaper battle items. So it just goes to show the difference that a board can make. Not expecting to be able to match that again. I will do this move here and just hope some. Nope, I was hoping for a 3 in a row yellow to come sort of trundling up after that one, but didn't happen. This one, you can see I've already lost a hero. The board nowhere near as kind as the last one. Not being able to keep the Titans stunned. It's going to mean my heroes get killed quicker. So this is the disadvantage. Oh, hang on, I haven't chucked in my flashbang, which was stupid. Flashbangs really just, for such a cheap battle item, chuck them in. Oh, tack down, you can mimic, get rid of that. Yeah, really very, very valuable flashbangs, and I should have activated that first. Too much talking, not enough thinking. Here we go, pew pew pew, and you're seeing, because most of my heroes are dead and there's no boost, you see that tile damage there has dropped to sort of 900 rather than the 5,000 it was on the last go. There we are. Not great attack, that one at all. Yeah, 12,000. I'm not surprised that one didn't go very well. Right, let's actually try and remember this one. So this time, flashbang goes in first, then the attack boost. There we are. Attack boost quite cheap. Yellow tile still not doing a ton of damage because blunderbuss isn't activated at the moment. We might activate. See where we're going. So this won't stun the Titan with it because it's the wrong colour. That's going up there. Right, okay, I'm gonna, because I've got a reasonable board set up here, just checking another flashbang, I will activate blunderbuss here just to get these yellow tiles. So there was 6,000 damage then in 2 tiles, which is good. Use attack boost to get rid of that. Keep the War Machine stunned with some off-colour tiles. So you can keep it stunned with off-colour tiles a lot of the time, and aiming for the weak point's a good idea if the board isn't looking kind. It's not always easy to hit the weak point, and of course the weak point moves around and everything else. Sometimes it all comes together. That's a shame I haven't got blunderbuss activated there. I will activate blunderbuss now because I've got the yellow grenade sitting there. May as well activate that now. Let's see what the tile damage is. 2,000, 4,000. So you can see it's not as strong as it was when I had, everything together. Oh, I forgot to put the attack boost on then as well, which was a mistake. So attack boosts, they do make quite a difference to the tile damage you're going to do. There we are. So that would be a reasonable attack, I would have said. Yeah, oh, there we are, more than reasonable, 55,000. So, in fact, what you've seen is that the 2 strongest attacks I've made were with the cheaper battle items. But just remembering to keep chucking things in, like flashbangs, if you can keep the Titan blinded. Don't use them all at once, just one flashbang. 3 or 4 turns later, or whatever it is, chuck in another flashbang. Same with the attack boost. Try and keep your attack boosts up. Yeah, keeps your tile damage higher and whatever else have you. And then you can do a lot more damage with it. So hopefully there was some useful stuff in that video. And yeah, I shall leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. As ever, please tell your friends, enemies, loved ones, unloved ones, etc., etc. Hope the advice is useful, and it just remains for me to say, may death come swiftly to your enemy. Au revoir, goodbye.